All right, video number 3 for the zone. So this one we're just talking about like how to read an ingredient list to kind of know how to either cook with it, or if you're on the road or something like that, how to still eat with the zone. So for example, let's say I stop at a gas station, I'm on the road, whatever, and I pick up a candy bar, and the ingredient says 1 serving, and the serving is 9 grams of protein, 21 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of fat. How would I zone this out? Well, the easiest way to do this is you just pick the highest one, and that's what you go for your blocks, right? So what you're not going to do is figure out, okay, this is 1 thing of protein, this is that. All you're going to do is find the highest one. So a block is 7 grams of protein, 9 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of fat, right? Now the thing to remember with a block that people forget is that it may look like if you try to figure it out calorie-wise that it's not a lot of calories, but the problem is that it's not taking into account other macros in it. So for example, peanut butter, right? If you look at it on the zone, it is just a fat, but peanut butter also has carbs and also has protein that you're not taking into account. Same with meat. Meat has fat. Same with carbs. Carbs have protein and carbs have some fat and all that stuff. So when you're looking in the block, chicken doesn't just have protein and nothing else, right? There is some fat in there. Steak doesn't just have protein, nothing else. So it's okay if when we go out and we eat, that we kind of guesstimate like that too. So for example, 7 grams of protein. Well, 7 grams of protein fits into 9 once. 9 grams of carbs fits into this one, well, twice. And then 3 grams of fats fits in once. So the highest one is the carbs. So all I'm going to do with this candy bar, or whatever it is it's 2 blocks of carbs. And I'm not going to worry about the protein. I'm not going to worry about the fat. It doesn't matter, right? And that's how you would do this for other things too. If you were going to cook, let's say, if you were going to make a meal instead of trying to have the most basic things, and you want to look at ingredients, and let's say you want to use some sauce or whatever, right? You can add other things, but all it has is mainly carbs, and that would, what you would count for would just be mainly carbs, right? So a lot of people when they're on the zone think that you just have to eat boringly, but you can kind of use it for recipes as well, like the measurements that are on the zone attachment that we've sent out. We put it on the Facebook page, it's on the blog all the time. It kind of gives you measurements for each thing of food, and you can use that measurement to help you. But if you don't have it, if it's not on the list, you can just use the ingredients on the back of it to kind of help you out to figure out exactly what the zones are. So that's one way you can kind of eat on the go, or things that can help you if you're looking at an ingredient list and it's not written on the list and you don't really know how to do it. Pick the highest number out of all of them, and that's what it would be, right? So this one is just carbs. I don't worry about protein. I don't worry about fat. Now if I'm on the road at a gas station, now I can grab something that's maybe proteiny. Maybe it's some jerky, and then I can grab something that's fat. Maybe it's some nuts or something like that. And then you can get yourself a full block meal instead of trying to add all of them together, because that just tends to make it too confusing. So that's tip number 3, or video number 3, I guess, on how to kind of use the blocks to make your life a little bit easier.